little cemetery I came along today. First time I've seen this. Thought I'd just come here, let you see it. As you can see, some of the plots are still nicely maintained. Here's an old fence over here. I'm not sure if that's part of it. Pretty nice place. Might be a family cemetery. But at one time, somebody saw fit to put concrete down it. So let's take a walk slowly down, look at one of the plots in a respectful manner, of course. Looks like there was a gate at one time, because here's a post hole and some little knot of metal here by where my foot is. So let's go down. It's a beautiful kind of location to be, surrounded in rolling hills and beautiful farmland and pastures. And you can see there's people that really care about their family here. A lot of these have placards and ornaments and flower arrangements and stuff relating to what their interests were. It's different family names, so it's not just one group. Here's some of the old stuff that was probably on the one that has the fish by it. It was probably the Mr. Kirk's old ornaments the family brought. In loving memory of Captain Kirk, says this park bench here. I'm going to step over here. There's an angel that's been knocked over. Just out of courtesy, I'm going to set it back up. Probably got knocked over in the wind. I'm going to set this one here. It says, "Fish on, Kevin Kirk." I'm going to set this back up just out of respect. Some nice stones. I really appreciate somebody taking the time to do that for their loved ones. Looks like a lot of people come and spend time and contemplate and maybe catch their relatives up on what's happening in their life. Kind of curious. I'm a little choked up today. This is beautiful. That's a nice one. That Osborne stone. This, maybe an obelisk? Is that what you call this? A chess piece? (1874). Anne O. Lucas, 1874 to 1930. Catherine C. Caldwell, 1894 to 1925. Montgomery Pickett, 1868, 1943. Okay, it's a bird bath, my stupidity. That's pretty cool though. I really like that. That is not something I've seen before. That obelisk is nice. Looks like they might need a new flag over there, but still, the thought is there. It's interesting that they're all facing this way over here. It makes me wonder if there was a church back here. 1838 to 1908. So this makes me wonder if this is part of a community church and it used to be out back here. Or why would they all be facing this way? And it also looks like these are fairly new stones to commemorate people who'd come long ago, because I mean these are fairly new and a fairly uniform style. 1853 up there. Joseph Desha Pickett. So this is the Pickett family here. Desha was a popular name. I don't know if that was a middle name or a family name, because you have Joseph Desha Pickett and John Desha Pickett. They like the G name because there's a Jesse B. Pickett. I should step between these. Here's more Picketts here. James Pickett. Oh man, that was a child. He died when he was 4. Jeez. Now here's some stones. This one has a little name on it. It's Osborne. And this is... Now this one's turned the opposite way, if I'm not mistaken. I can't read that. Prather? Peters? I don't know. I almost had to do a rubbing. Oh, mother, father. My bad. I'm sorry. Talk about dumb. Charles Osborne, 1888 to 23. Anyway, so you can see by this that some of these are very old. I don't know if these are like family ones that have bought these newer stones to commemorate the people in their history, or if these were done by some type of group or service, or even a state thing, possibly. Some flowers coming up here, it's kind of cute. Some would probably call them weeds, but the flowers that's on them are nice. Here's one over here that's newer, but I mean, it's from 1920. So you have people with some money who've come along and done these. This one, it looks like you need a rub. It looks like 1817. That's possibly the oldest stone here, at least the oldest one I've come across. But I'm still curious, because I mean, that looks like a down there, and there's some stones back there, but just a ways. They don't look like they'd be any more legible than this one I just pointed out here. But yeah, I just thought I'd come and check it. Here's some more of the Kirks, so they're pretty big. Them, the Picketts and Osbornes. So maybe this was the main families on this ridge, this run over here. I'm going to sweep up this way and probably go back up through the walkway. Or I might just go out on the other side. LMA, 1903 to 1933. Looks like everything... This people might still be alive, 1936 and 1930. So I don't know if they're coming back for those. 1973 looks to be one of the latest ones. As far as somebody surviving. 78. Oh, here's the 2000. So, 2006. That's sad, something was broke off there. Maybe the church was here? Maybe it was a church in the center here? I'm not sure. I mean, the way it's laid out is interesting because they're all facing the same general direction. Rather, because if a church was in the center here, you'd think the stones would be facing towards it all the way around. Very curious. At rest, Bob Boone. She's related to Daniel Boone. I'm not saying that to be joking. Daniel Boone had relatives within the region. 1947 and 1999. That's sad. He's younger than my dad and he's gone. More Boones. Blevins. Worked with some Blevins over the years. Kidder. Thompson. All of these people have bought nice stones for their families. Somebody took the time to make this really nice display of horses in here. Somebody cared enough to do that. And the Tapp family up here. Looks like Mamie hopefully is still alive. Well, Donald passed away a few years ago. And the Craycrafts. Right there, one of the Craycrafts. So beautiful little cemetery. Oh, here's one that I didn't see. This is Mitchell. The Mitchells. And it looks like they both have left us. A beautiful little cemetery. Now this kind of does say that there would be, maybe this was part of the old foundation of the church here. And if you look, the way it looks like blighted land, like from a fire. Sometimes that happened, you know, because of the materials in a fire, causing the soil not to grow as well. But it's a pretty nice little cemetery. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.